Why the things that I shouldn't be here.
Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we've got Le Fuzzy here. Yo, we're gonna do a beer, and Fuzzy hates coffee, but we're doing a coffee beer anyway. We're gonna do a classic Cappuccino Stout from Petit, Canon, Franchetti, 4.6% ABV. Says it's a velvety smooth cappuccino stout infused with real coffee beans, brimming with British character and Italian passion, just like our architect and first pastor of St. John the Baptist Church in downtown Edmunston. So this
Edmunston?
is northern New Brunswick. Yes, this is
really?
a New Brunswick beer. They're the ones that make these like Belgian and other kinds of beers in these stubby bottles.
Yeah.
This is actually I've never reviewed it on this channel, but this has actually gone on to be one of my favorite like go-to coffee beers, and it's pretty regularly available around here. And it's cheap. It's only like $3, I think, a bottle. I mean, it's a small bottle. But...
Yeah, but I mean, so I just don't like the taste of coffee. I mean, I've had coffee beers before. I've actually had coffee beers before I actually didn't mind. So hopefully this is one of them.
Yeah.
I just don't like like even Coffee Crisp. It's a Canadian. Chocolate bar. I don't even like the taste of Coffee Crisp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how much I don't like coffee.
Jeez. These are $2.60 a bottle, though.
Woof.
So
cheap.
Petit, they're a good brewery, but they're pretty affordable too. Like if you want to try some good craft beer in New Brunswick, and you want to pick up a whole bunch of it, like I always found Petit a pretty damn good value. All right, let's
crack it open.
Correctly open, and hopefully this thing looks okay. My bottle's a little sticky. I tried to find my Petit glass, but I couldn't find it, so I'm drinking.
I think I smell the Edmunston mill in here. That mill is super stanky.
Whoa! Look at that.
I know.
That's a pretty looking stout beer.
Yeah.
Pitch black. Leave a little bit of ruby red light coming through that at the bottom. Nice mocha, like chocolate head on it. It looks nice. Mallory smelled the beer or something?
Yeah. Well, you gonna taste it?
Want to try a taste?
Try it.
Why?
Because you like coffee?
Does she like coffee?
Yeah, she drinks coffee.
Well, I like it actually. It's a cappuccino. It tastes like beer.
No. That's nasty.
Says it's nasty.
Okay. Anyway, moving right along. I'm losing my head here.
All I smell is the Edmunston mill.
It's got that. Yeah. Well, by that maybe like a hint of sulfur there. Yeah. Now I'm picking sulfur up, but I'm picking up like roast coffee and chocolate. And it's kind of got that little hint of acidity to the coffee. Like the roast is kind of bright.
When was the last time you were in Edmunston?
Oh God, I haven't been to Edmunston in last time I drove by Edmunston. I never actually been right in it, but the last time I drove by it was 2014.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a while.
I was in it last summer.
So anyway, your memory's a little bit more memorable.
Memorable? No.
Not memorable. What's the word?
Recent.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's that. Yeah, big coffee taste. Big sulfur smell. Like I probably smell a lot of dark chocolate.
Sulfur. It smells to me more like almost some kind of berry or something, or like a red berry. Oh shit! What's that? It's kind of like that. It's giving me that coffee bean kind of coffee cherry almost.
It's sticky lacing on the glass.
Sticky lacing, bit of milk chocolate in there.
I would say dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. I'd say it's a more bitter chocolate than a milk chocolate.
All right. Well,
all right.
All right. On the hatch.
On the hatch.
Cheers. Let's see where our biased opinions come in.
Not bad. Not bad. Remember I said the back is bad.
Yeah, that back is really coming out with this big roast coffee kind of note.
It was nice up front. Yeah, it was nice up front, and it was not so great on the back.
It's thinner than I thought, and maybe it's my bottle. Maybe, but I'm almost coming across as not as carbonated.
No, it's not. I don't taste the carbonation in it.
Big roasty, skewing into earthy roast, lingering roast in the back.
Yep.
I'm getting mostly, it's almost like that semi-sweet baker's chocolate and the skewing towards dark chocolate in it. Underneath a nice creamy like coffee.
The front side.
I almost want to skew. You're gonna correct me or say I'm crazy, but I almost want to say like vanilla, but it's not. It's like you don't. I know that.
If anyone knows vanilla, this guy.
Yeah, you pick it up in parts per million, so it's like.
No,
it's got that smooth and creamy kind of lactic kind of quality to it. Right?
At the start of it, it's smooth. It's smooth at the beginning. It's a little tart at the back.
And you know what? It has lactose in it, so that makes sense. You know what? I should get one of these and send it to Dan.
Does he love lactose beers?
Oh my God, does he ever? That's all he sends me is lactose beers from Calgary. Yeah, no, I am kind of picking up that lactose tartness and sweetness in the back of the palate.
Oh.
And that's what's giving me this kind of weird, almost pasty earthiness kind of in the aftertaste.
I mean, it tastes better as it goes.
Yeah. And you know what? This is a beer that I've been a bit of a go-to beer when it comes to just something I want to drink every once in a while. Mm-hmm. I do really like this beer. I mean, it's not like what I would call, say, the best coffee stout available around here, but I mean, at the same time, it's perfectly acceptable. I find and I think I've had better bottles of it than this particular bottle. But hey, it's a decent beer. What do you think?
It's like I've been alluding to, it's really smooth up front. It's a little bitter on the back end. A lot of chocolatey and coffee stuff in it. It's not as strong in coffee as I thought it was going to be. There's a little bit more chocolate or baker's chocolate in it than what I would probably think, and maybe a little bit of sweetness, maybe a berry somewhere. I think in the taste of it, I think you're right. It does have a little bit of berry in the taste of it. I mean, if you like coffee beers, if you like coffee stouts, this isn't a bad idea to try. It's local for us, quote unquote local. It's very dark. I mean, it's a coffee stout. It is what it is. Do you think Sith would like this? This might be
actually, yeah. Sith probably would like this.
Yeah.
It's like a milk stout with coffee added to it.
Yep. Nice. It's not. I'll tell you something. It's not something I would pick up, but it's not really offensive on the coffee side. I've had really offensive coffee beers before. This isn't it. I might even pass this.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, how about you go first? I'll let you go do your rating.
So, a pass is a 2.5 out of 5 because anything lower, it's under 50%. And usually I buy. Usually, as a general rule, if I've tasted the beer and I've given it at least a 3, I'd probably buy it again. I'm going to give this a pass, but not quite where I'm going to go out and buy it again. A 2.75.
A 2.75. Well, I'm going to raise you up a notch. Like, I've had some bottles of this before. They were so damn good that like would have given like 4 or 4.25. This one's kind of lacking a little bit. I don't know why. I almost feel like it's a little undercarbonated and maybe a little too not sweet enough. But at the same time, I still love this beer. And as I've said, it's one of my go-tos. I will give this a 3.75, but maybe a little inconsistent at times. They are
a microbrewery out of Edmunston, so I mean, they're going to have to be inconsistent. All that shit. So here's another point I want to make. They could probably get away with upping the ABV on this. I feel like if you said a 4.7 ABV,
that's 4.6.
4.6 ABV. I would think you could probably get a 5 out of this, maybe a 5.5.
Well, it all comes down to what they're brewing this to be. This is like if they're going like I suppose they've added milk stout, but they're going for the Irish dry stout kind of, and it does have a very kind of a dry finish to it. Aside from the lactose sweetness, but it does come off as like if you're compared this to other dry stouts like O'Hara's or Guinness or something like that, then it usually those you do find those like somewhere around 4.5 to 4.8 or something along those lines. Like I think even the other, no, that's not okay. I won't spoil that one then. Either way, yeah, no, I do. It'd be kind of neat to see them maybe make an imperial version of this, and by imperial, it just maybe doubled up on this one. It doesn't have to be like 9 or 10%.
No, but it would. But I think you're right. If they imperialized it, doubled it up, maybe an 8 or an 8.5.
If they were to take this and then you make an imperial milk stout out of this, like that would be fucking fantastic. It'd be a great.
I think it would.
Until Cafe del Astardo a run for its money, kind of thing.
But they'd have to be a little bit more consistent too, right? So I mean, they're not
making
very
that stuff in a smaller batch and selling it for more. So,
well, would you say this was 2 something at the local store?
Yeah, this shit's 2 something.
Yeah, and New Brunswick is heavily taxed on beer. So just think how much do they sell at cost, and then how much taxes on top of that. Yeah. So usually tax in this province is like 40% or whatnot.
Ridiculous.
So they're selling this pretty cheap to come under $3. But for under $3, this isn't a bad beer. You pick up 6 of these. Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
Yeah, you're talking like $15 for a 6-pack of these, and you're spending a night drinking coffee stouts.
I personally wouldn't do it, but if you like coffee,
and I do. Yes,
yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I mean that wouldn't be a bad time. You wouldn't get super hammed, but you would enjoy yourself.
Oh, Dan is in the chat saying, "Yikes, that is a lot of tax." But you know what? This particular beer, Dan, I was just talking about. You might like to try this because this is a cappuccino milk stout. It actually has lactose in it. Ooh. All right. Well, we gave her ratings. I think we're about ready to head out. But thanks for watching. Well, Western Canadian Beer Reviewers got Dan in the chat here. He smelled lactose and came running.
Right.
And we'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.
Cheers.